Fred here, welcome back to Your Obsession channel. I just want to go over some vaping websites and what I just bought, so stay tuned. I'm still enjoying vaping. This is by the way, a manual or a mechanical mod that I've been puffing on for a couple of weeks now. It's a Sigelli 3. I will be doing a review. This might probably be my next vaping review. I really like this. I got it for a crazy price at a website which we'll be talking about here shortly. And I'm vaping Tennessee Cured. Red Oak line, part of Johnson Creek. I hate when I draw a blank in the middle of a video. It really sucks. But I love Johnson Creek, and it's one of the only brands that I buy other than Halo. I do get some Halo, but mostly Johnson Creek. So anyway, I wanted to talk about how I progressed to finding different websites and now what my favorite websites are. There's a blog out there. It's called Vapor Joe's. I'll provide the link below. Vapor Joe's is a blog that sort of showcases where all the sales are going on. It's sort of like a bargain web page, sort of like Ben's Bargains as far as electronics and stuff is concerned. Well, Vapor Joe's is sort of like the bargain blog for vaping. And you can find really awesome, I'm not talking about just great deals, I'm talking about some awesome deals. And let me see, right now there's something about a RG500 BCC Glassomizer. I guess that's sort of like a clear miser made out of glass for the unbelievable low price of $10.44. And it's at Fasttech, which we'll be talking about here in a second. And so what they do is he provides and by the way, I think he's out of Canada, Mr. Joe for Vapor Joe's, but he usually provides where the vendor is, whether they're in US or China, and the name of the vendor, like 101 Vape, which is my favorite right now. And, goes on and on and on. You need to go there, check it out. Awesome site, maybe one of the best assets we have here in the vaping world on the interweb. Vapor Joe's, check it out. Link below. Now, because of that website, I noticed that they had a lot of different hits on Fasttech. And I'm like, this is where all the deals are? Let me check it out. So I went to the website, fasttech.com, and I will provide the link below. And I bought a crap load of stuff, which I just got yesterday. It's all right here. We'll take a quick look at it in a moment. But a little over $80 worth of stuff I bought there, and it's unbelievable prices. They have a lot of things like this is probably the best deal, the iTaste SVD. Believe it or not, $37 for a multi-volt, variable power mod. That's crazy. That's a crazy price. That's like half of what it should be, if not even less. Could be a clone. I don't know. But if they are a clone, they probably fell out the back door of the factory where the real ones are made, because they're identical. So you either get the real thing or you get a extremely high quality clone from Fasttech out of China. What they probably do is there's probably a big warehouse there in the middle of all the factories. Crap falls out the back door into Fasttech's warehouse, where they send it out from China. Now this is where the issue comes in. And I had probably the worst case scenario, but with all these great prices and a very reputable website for the most part, I'm going to now show you the ugly side of Fasttech. This way you know the risk and accept the risk when you purchase something from them. They're out of China. China, by the way, there's like beef strips that they're for dog treats that are killing like 600 dogs in the U.S. and made a whole bunch of other ones sick. That's why I would never order e-liquids from Fasttech, because I don't trust China quality control for human consumption kind of thing. So I would not order e-liquids from them. And the other thing you don't want to do is order lithium batteries at the moment, and this is why. Okay, I ordered all this stuff, which included this one lithium battery, and right when I ordered it, it got to the, they sent it out pretty quick. Within 3 days, it hit the Hong Kong post office, and there it sat for, wait for it, a month and a half. It sat there a month and a half. Why? Because all of a sudden they decided to enforce some rules about liquids, which I didn't have any e-liquids in mind because I wouldn't buy anything that I would consume from China. But because they started also enforcing the shipment of lithium batteries. So they had to start, I guess, x-raying things and all that. So my package got held up, along with a lot of other people's package, for a month and a half. So I just got it yesterday. I mean, I ordered this. It was the beginning of last month, actually it was the 30th of September, and I just got my package on October 23rd. So you do the math. It was a very long time. And I will never be ordering them from them again. And here's sort of why. They didn't tell the whole truth when I started putting tickets and asking them, what's the status, what's the status. They were giving me blanket responses saying, oh, well, they're not doing a good job tracking. It's a tracking issue. And then then I noticed that some of the people who answer the tickets also get onto their forums, and they sort of knew about the issue of the lithium batteries at the post office and everything, but they weren't saying that on my ticket until days later, and then they stopped giving me the canned response and told me what was up. So that went on, and about 2.5 weeks into it, I said, listen, I would like you to go ask the post office for tracking information, interrogative what, with my specific order. And they just it almost went into 3 weeks before they finally did it, and I was like harassing them every single day, and they finally did it. And actually they could have done it at week 2, and they didn't do it till almost week 3. And they sort of just didn't quite always tell the truth, or it took them a long time to get around to it after I had to get pretty irate and show my bad side, the side I don't really like to show in their forums and to the poor people who were doing the tickets there on the website. So I don't want to put myself through all that again, so I'm going to leave it at that. Fasttech is reputable. You will get your items eventually, and if you don't, then they'll give you a refund eventually. You could either dispute it with PayPal, or I think they set the time to 8 weeks where they would refund your money, and I'm pretty sure they will. I haven't read anything anywhere that said that people didn't get their products and paid money. None of that has ever happened that I'm aware of. So they're reputable, but you can wait a very long time, and their help service and support has those weird issues, even though they're pretty nice. So there's the risk that you will accept for that extremely low price. Now, for those of us who don't have a lot of patience, like to impulse buy and have the things on our doorstep in a couple of days, there are some good places in the U.S. where you can get almost as good of prices as Fasttech. And these websites probably buy the stuff from China, get it over here, and then resell it. And these are the ones that don't mark them up that much. So, my favorite website is a site called 101 Vape. And I also found that through Vapor Joe's. And they have some of the craziest low prices. I'm just super impressed. I bought this Sigelli mechanical mod for, I think it was like $18. And again, I'll be doing a review on it, and I love it. Works great. It's solid. Like a rock. Vape's good. But the only bad thing about that, the website is they don't have a large variety. But for the things that they do have there, it's extremely good prices. So it's a website that you should visit every couple days, see what they got and see if they get it what you want and catch the sale. And it's just crazy, crazy low prices. And then sometimes Vapor Joe will have like a code that you could use on their website. When I bought this guy, I got I think it was 13% off using a code from Vapor Joe. But I don't think they have those codes right now, but I'm sure they'll have others in the future. But I mean, just crazy prices, almost as good as Fasttech's. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to sort of give you some of the web pages and the things that I've found out there that are pretty cool. There are a lot of other really good websites, like Mad Vapes is another good one to buy a lot of vaping gear. There's also e-cig. Let me see if I kept any links, and I may have not, and I apologize, but there's so many out there. But another good one is, yeah, Aqua Vapor Sig also has some very good prices. I bought stuff from them. I'm really happy with their service and support. So anyway, out of everything I bought, this is my favorite. This is the box that this charger came in, and it's really good to have a good quality charger. There are a lot of cheap ones out there. This one, I paid only 20 bucks in Fasttech for it, and I love it. It could take different size batteries, has individual circuitry that can charge it, and it can also do trickle and keep them charged and all kinds of neat things. But what I like about this the most is that it also can charge AA's, AAA's, C batteries, as well as the, you know, the 18650s and the 18350s. So it's really a charger that I can handle all my needs instead of having to have several different chargers. So I really like it. I like the blinky lights that tell you where the battery is in its charge. It's entertaining. That was a goofy laugh. Another thing I picked up, let me see, how much was this? I have to go back to the website so I can sort of go over the prices of these items. This was only like $5.50. It's a USB pass-through. This way I'm sitting here at my desk. I don't have to use up my batteries, you know, vaping. I could just go ahead and plug this into a, you know, a USB device, you know, like this USB little charger, whatever. Plug this USB thing in, and then I put the let's see, you know, one of these guys on here. By the way, this has 510 or Ego threads on it. Now, of course, this is kind of big for this, and you would just hit the button like you would on your battery and vape. It's really cool. But what's really cool about this, besides it being only $5.50, is that you can cycle through different voltages. So this could do 3 volts, 3.6, 4.2, or 4.8, and it changes different colors. So I'll probably review that. It's pretty cool. And I already showed you the great deal on the iTaste. I already told you how much that cost. So really good deal on that. And last but not least, I bought this kit, which already got a battery charging over there. But this only cost $18.80. You get the charger and, you know, the power brick right here. And you get 2 batteries and 2 tanks for $18.50. That is insane. Now, what's unique about this particular one, and this is the CE4.ZP 5-in-1 automatic USB rechargeable, is there's no button. I know a lot of vapors are from New York and they say buttons instead of button. Buttons. There's no button on the battery because it's an automatic. When you suck on it, it just turns on, and this turns red over here. I'll be doing a review on this, but my wife she'd rather have one that's an automatic, not a manual with a button. But I didn't want to get one of those really, you know, thin, skinny batteries that, you know, die really quick. I wanted to find one that had a 650 milliamp hour battery, and this, you get 2 for the unbelievable low price of $18.80. That's how much it cost. So really good deal. and I'll be doing a review on that and seeing how it goes. It even comes with a case. I mean, that's just a crazy deal, as long as the review ends up good. Alright, so that's everything that's really going on. Again, go to Vapor Joe's. You can discover all these things just like I did. And also just keep in the back of your head the additional risk you take with buying from Fasttech, but they're probably one of the best deals in the vaping world out there. But they're on the other side of the world in Hong Kong. Other things going on in my life. This camera. I decided to go ahead and upgrade because I wanted something with an external mic, and I'm wearing a lapel mic, so I can sort of move around a little more, and I don't have to, make sure I stay in close proximity to my Blue, which would be attached to my computer, that I have to synchronize the video, and it makes editing videos take a lot longer. So I'm trying this, so hopefully it still sounds pretty decent through the lapel mic that I bought at Radio Shack for like $30, and then I got this camera on sale. It's a Canon Vixia HFR 40. I'll probably be doing a review, but you can sort of help me review it. You'll be watching a couple of videos with this camera, and you can tell me how it looks. It's there are a lot of settings you got to tweak and everything and figure it all out. It might look bright one day, it might look dark the next day as I play with it and figure out all the bells and whistles and freaking neighbor's dog barking. Don't you hate it when you get a neighbor that leaves their dog outside all freaking night and it just barks and barks and barks? Anyway, I digress. I need to decompress, relax. It's been a stressful day at work. I'm glad we have things to vape these days. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and of course, you. And I hope you have a great weekend. Take care.